Done that bit. So now we're going to get D6, D3 and D5. Everything is clearly marked on the back of each one, so I'm not sure if you can see that clearly. So there's no problem trying to find the pieces anyway, so they're all numbered. Plus you also get to look at the shape as well. Okay, so that's got to go on the top. And then that piece must be like that. So just carefully tip it up on the side. I'm assuming that goes in there like that. That doesn't have to go on now though, but and a D4. Okay, we've got to make, oh, that's fallen out. Don't think I put that one together properly there. I think we have to put it in this way or the other way, and it's almost like a little screw, so I think we've got to put it in and somehow turn it that way. Don't know if we want to twist the whole thing, but I don't feel like that's secure in. I'll just have to press pause and have a little bit more of a closer look. It's a little bit fiddly. Okay, so I've worked it out. So I've got to pop this piece on the top here like that, and then somehow clip that in. There's a little bit on the bottom. This part here needs to be at the front. Just don't want to keep lifting it up and down. I think that's in. That seems to be sitting on that little biscuit that I put in, but we've got to make sure this little part is sticking out the front there. Okay, fingers crossed. It's that's the right way that we've done it. Okay, looks like we've got a little bit of wiring to do. This is for the little inside light. So we'll have a little bit of a read up on here. Okay, we need P11 and 12. I'd say they'd be in here, so we need one of those. I could wait for my son to get home. He's an apprentice electrician. I'll follow the instructions. Just making sure not to break any wires off. Okay. Again, I'll just press pause. Oh no, that's the one I'm after. No, that's a different one. I'll just press pause and just have a bit of a read up before I try and tackle it. Okay. Okay, so I've worked it out. So this one, I'm not sure if you can see it. It's got a little cap on the end there. That's the P17 and the two P11s, which I have here. Because I've got to do two of these. These have got this little end on them here. So what I've got to do is feed it all the way up through this little hole here till the little globe is sitting in there like that. And then I'll have to get out one of these clear ones. No, what I'll do first is I'll get one of these. Looks like that goes in upwards like that. Right, and this goes in. Oh, how cute is that? It's like a little straight light. That's so gorgeous. It's so lovely. And will be 0.2. Okay, yep. Pull out one of these little pipes. So it looks like we feed these both through the little pipe. Put my glasses on, I think, for this. Gently feed that through. Maybe I was meant to put something else on there. P15. I don't know, I did lose something the other day, but I did keep them. They're ever so tiny. There's these two little black little rubber grommet things. I kept them because I thought, oh, they must be out of there somewhere. Okay, so we've got, pull it through the pipe. So then there must be B18. I'll just pop out two of those because I know I definitely need two. Oh, I must have two more of those. Oh no, they're in there. That's okay. That's all good. So we must slide this all the way down, and then I'll clip that on there. Or does that go over the top? Oh no, that's got to get fed through as well. So we'll feed it through this tiny little black little board. And then we feed the other little black one on there as well. Lost it, there we go. Okay, and that has to go on there, and that must just secure it just on there, or is it just at the end? So I'm not sure if that just recorded then or not. I just had to get this piece here and press the little lug into those two little holes there. So that's obviously going to be our little hanging lantern. So that's one of those. I will have to do that twice so I can show you what I just did. So I've just got to just pop those two lugs into those two holes there. Clip them in like that. And that's it. That's that step done. Okay. Okay, so the wire has to go over the other. Oh no, it's got to go around it, I think. Oh, I turn it around, so it's like that. Yep. Gotcha. Okay. Exclamation mark. Which holes don't I put it in? Okay, so coming to the white wall one, the white wall up here. Oh, we're going to have to join them across that way. So, oops. Okay, so I'm going to turn it around so I'm facing the right way. So one lug has to go in there, and one has to go in here. Right. Ooh, don't drop it. Might give it a bit more stability there. Feeling like that is secure. No, it's got to go down that little bit more. Well, it looks like we're going to have to feed the wires down somewhere. I think there's a little 2 holes there. So we've got to feed the wire down in here. Nice and gentle. So according to this, I've got to put these two up on here, there, and then up on here. Looks like they will fit up on those two up there, but these ones are only tiny, and it says just put the tips in on the one down here. So all right, we'll do the other end first, just so to help secure the frame of it. Oh, hold on. Oh, I see. There's two different sizes, that's why. That is why. That's okay. I was a bit confused thinking, oh no, they've only got one size. One size is smaller than the other. I'll just turn this around. Oh, I love hearing that clicking sound, knowing that it's in and it's not broken. Cool. So make sure I can turn the window around, so that must be okay. I assume this will be right now. I should be able to just pop this in. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I might have to glue that. Oh, what a disaster! My first disaster. I didn't feel like I pressed it that hard. Oh well, I'm going to have to try and glue that together. I mean, it is the roof strength, isn't it? I do actually have some of this clear tape, double-sided gel tape, so I might just have to take a strip of that off. I was able to get the little lugs in, and that's just sitting there at the moment, so I'm going to have to do that. That's the only thing I can do. So I'll just open this up and cut it up. Hopefully this works. It should do. Oh my God, that is thick. Hopefully this is going to do the trick. So I only want to cut it very thin. She says cutting a great big fat roll of it. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, it's double-sided. We don't need double-sided. What else could I do? Well, I could do it. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because I don't think anything else is going to stick to it. Well, I've got the tape on there. That's probably the best I can do. Once the roof goes on, you might not even see it. It's just a shame. I wasn't doing it, I didn't feel like I was doing it too heavy. This one up here went in fine. But maybe there was a bigger hole and it's just smaller. But anyway, we'll just see how we go. Otherwise, yeah, might have a little bit of trouble later on because obviously these have got lugs in it here to little cutouts to put something else in. So I might try and just strengthen that a bit more. I don't want to put a stapler through it or anything on the back side of it there, just to join it because it is only thin and I don't want to put too much more pressure on it. When we get up to the point where we're going to put the roof on, I'll just assess it again and just see what else I can come up with. Though I do have to be honest now that I've broken that piece. This is very, very light, thin wood. Whereas when you're taking the wood off of all the other pieces, they've got some thickness to it. where this is only probably half the thickness, so it is much more liable to break. Yeah, because everything else is really well done, but just I always felt like I had to be really super careful just pulling these out, because it is, yeah, half the width, and it's just a shame it wasn't the same. They could have made them a little bit the same thickness as their little beams behind it there. But that's my only thing at the moment, so my only little problem I think with this, something that they could probably improve on. Alrighty, so we've got this plastic bit and two of the little lugs there. This actually fits quite easily. They should have just made the roof structures out of that, those arches there. I'm not sure why they didn't. Okay, so I'm going to pop those into those two little holes there. I'm quite nervous. Okay, those two are done. Half square or half rectangle. Okay, this is where I press pause again. Okay, so it looks like we feed the wires in through these two. Fiddly. Remember, I'm not rushing. I don't do this today. This has been going on for probably 4 days now. I've been doing this. Like I say, I'm not rushing. Yeah, I've got that read around the wrong way. Okay, here we go again. I've got to put this into that side there. Oh, and this one goes into there. Lovely. Then we also feed the wires down these hole down where the other two were. And down the very bottom as well. Oh, something's come undone there. I'll sort that out in a minute. I feel like I want to do it now. So a bit nervous now. I've got this far. I don't want anything else to fall off or break. It's a very delicate operation. Here we go, starting to look a bit like a house. Okay, now we get to put the roof on. Actually, it's not too bad because the roof is actually clear, so it's not going to be too much trouble for this. I'll just go and get the box and we'll have a look at the roof. Yeah, so It's not going to be too bad. It's just going to have a glass roof on it, which is pretty good. Let a little bit of light in. Okay, so I've just got those out. I'm just going to pop those out now. Well, it makes the job easier trying to force it through when it's on there. I don't want to add any more pressure. Now we've got an exclamation mark on this one here, on one of them. One is okay, so that must mean it wants to come down that way. Yeah. Oh yeah, so this, what it means is it's got to make sure that the little cutout is on this side and that side. All right, I'll just go ahead and peel these off. I'm glad it's not a sort of a heavy structure to go on those arches in the roof there. So I don't have to worry about the that beam having any more pressure put on it. Okay. So just put, oh, I see there's a couple of little lugs there, so making sure I've got that down that way. Oh, okay, nice. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, we got a glass roof. The other thing too is on this end here, I'll just move you out of it. I've got smaller ends on this end, and this end I've got two bigger cutouts. You can't see it. So the bigger cutouts go up on that side, and the two little ones will just press into there gently. Great. I'm just trying to make sure they're all sitting in there. Pop that one in there a little bit more. Okay, I'm not going to stuff around with that one too much there. Okay, so what do we need now? B1 and B2. Oh, a couple more of these lightweight ones. I'm a bit nervous now. Okay, so they must attach in there like that. That'll be in there just to hold that roof on. The only thing, nope, the little lugs, those little ones there and the big ones there, just need to go up in here. If you can see that. Okay, so go in that way. It's a bit hard actually. Oh, goodness for that. So this one up here. Oh, if I can get that on. Oh, look at that. I think that might be okay. The hardest bit is trying to get that bit there on. But once that's on, once that's clicked in, it's a lot more secure. So great. So I'll just go ahead and break out that other one. All else fails, I can just perhaps, oh, that's actually clipped in nicely. That's this bigger end up here. Yeah, how's that? Well, that looks great. Okay, so we've done that one, and a little piece of tape. We need to just tape up the little bit of wiring we've got on the side here. We're just going to tape it to the back of the board by the looks of it. Okay, got it together. So I'm just going to join these 3 wires together. Oh, I see. There's 2 pieces. I did wonder that actually when I was trying to pull them apart. Okay, so that's nice and secure. I'll pop that back on there, so no doubt we're going to be using that a bit later. I'll pop that in the box actually. Okay, so that one's done. All right, looks like we've got some stickers. So we need E1, which is this great big board here. Let's say arcade dating, where romance and life intertwine, stories in books. How lovely. Alrighty, so I'll flip that over because I think we've got to put some stickers on there. So we'll need some H stickers. Okay, so we've got some more window stickers to put on. It's getting exciting. We're getting towards the end. Actually, just want to hop in there and just have. A bit of trouble putting that one in. Get in there. Yes. Okay, lovely. And I've done those ones. So that must go on the outside of this building here. Oh, around that way. Oh, I see. So then it clips in. So then the windows and that can be seen, and the books through the door. How lovely. All right, I'll just make sure I've ticked everything else off, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay. So I just laid it down on the mat. And we just put these first couple of clips in. Oh, there's some little ones here, these 2 here. So we're going to line those up as best we can. Just move you guys around this way. Just have to bring my torch over and shine it down. It might be a bit bright for you guys, but I just need to see underneath there because we've got all the wires and everything there. This will give it a bit of strength as well. Oh, good. Beautiful. That's what we want to hear. We want to hear the right clicky clacky. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So that's that part. Who needs a ring light when you can have one of these torches? Rechargeable. Sorry if that was probably a bit bright on your eyes then. But rechargeable, it's super bright. I've got other batteries charging up, so I've got a constant supply of good lighting. Okay, so we do the top first two and then we do the bottom. So just line the bottom up. It's a bit hard to see actually again, so I might just have to put my torch in under there. Again, apologies if I am blinding you. I'm trying not to. Just got to try and find where it lines up. Get my pencil and I'll just pop it down there. I've got a feeling I might need to tape that as well, because I think maybe something on the inside's fallen off of there.